Welcome back to the Whiskey Couch, Pretoria, South Africa. My name is Gustav Muller and this is Whiskey Tasting and Food Pairing Review number 126. Today's whiskey is the Macallan 12-year-old Double Wood. Macallan 12-year-old Double Wood, and it is the first whiskey in this short mini-series that I'm doing on whiskies matured exclusively in ex-sherry casks. And I'm going to do 3 whiskies today. It's the Macallan 12, and the next one will be the Tamdhu 10, and thereafter the Benriach 12-year-old sherry wood. There's also, of course, the Glendronach 12-year-old, but that one I have already reviewed, I think, about 3 months ago. So I'm not going to include that one in this mini-series. So 3 whiskies for this series. And the first one, the Macallan 12-year-old Double Wood from the Macallan Distillery. Founded in 1824, and it is situated in the world-famous Speyside region in Scotland. There we have our Scotland map, Lowland, Highland, and then out of the more or less 110 distilleries in Scotland, most of them situated in Speyside. You can see the blown up area there, and that is where the Macallan Distillery is situated. It's owned by the Edrington Group, who also owns the Highland Park Distillery and the Famous Grouse brand. And Macallan is currently the 3rd biggest seller of single malt whiskey in the world. This 12-year-old exclusively matured in sherry casks, the double cask. So this whiskey was matured in American oak casks as well as European oak casks, both sherry seasoned. So the American oak casks, the European oak casks, sent to Spain, to the Jerez region in Spain, filled with sherry for a few months to season the wood, and then sent back, of course, emptied of the sherry, sent back to Macallan to be used for this fantastic whiskey, to mature this for a full 12 years. The ABV is 43% here in South Africa, which is wonderful, and a 75 centiliter bottle. This is the gift box, the Macallan Double Wood gift box, and a bit of information there. At the back, of course, at the back it gives you the Macallan, the 6 pillars of the Macallan brand, which is the spiritual home, the curiously small stills, the finest cut, the exceptional oak casks, the natural color, and the 6th one, the peerless spirit. So it says here on the front, color, harvest, sun. Aroma, creamy butterscotch with a hint of toffee apple, candied orange, vanilla custard, and newly filled oak. Palate, deliciously honeyed wood spices, citrus balanced with raisins, caramel. The finish, oak lingers, warm, sweet, and drying. And I've already done my research, and I've also compiled my own notes, and I must say I do agree with a lot that they have specified on the gift box, more than usual. So let's start with a color right there. The gift box says a harvest sun color. For me it's more of a burnished color that I'm seeing there. This is, of course, natural color, no coloring added to this single malt whiskey. Hey, the creamy butterscotch, can pick it up straight away. This is a fantastic nose. Yo, brown sugar, like almost burnt caramelized brown sugar, thick vanilla custard and chocolate. It is sweet. There's a rich sherry aroma. The fresh oak wood is sort of in the background. I agree with the candied orange as well. Oranges. A lovely, deep, rich nose on this whiskey. This is definitely a nosing whiskey for sure. Let's see what's on the palate. From the American wood, the vanilla, rich vanilla, the citrus, and then the slight new wood flavors on the palate. From the European and the sherry seasoned wood, I'm getting the dried fruit and the raisins and the sherry and the baking spices, and a lovely warming feel. Wonderful. Rich honey, more candied fruits, caramelized nuts, chocolate. The finish is long. For me personally, this finish is long. It's warm, it is sweet, it's malty. The sherry and the vanilla, the spiced oak, and then the wonderful dark chocolate. Not much of a bitter note on the palate, a little bit dry right at the end. Very, very nice. I'm quite impressed with this one, I must say. Just a few drops of water into this 43% alcohol by volume, and let's see how this changes or what effect it has on this whiskey. A fairly recent release from the Macallan distillery. Soft sherry notes after a few drops of water. Soft sherry notes, more chocolate. It's elegant, it's smooth, and it's rich. My summary for this Macallan 12-year-old double wood would be a rich, elegant sherried whiskey. And this one could very well be my favorite out of the three that I'm going to do in this series. The price here in South Africa, fairly reasonable, around 600 Rand. And I did not get the price for the UK or for America, but if I take the exchange rate in account, then it will probably be around £50, between 40 and 50 pounds in the UK, and $50 in the US, more or less, if I do the exchange rate calculation in my head quickly. So if you want to pair this exclusively sherry cask matured Macallan with a food snack, then I would recommend that you connect with the vanilla, the dried fruit, the raisins, the caramelized nuts, and the chocolate flavors of this flavor profile. So a dark chocolate dessert, chocolate covered raisins, caramelized nuts, a date crunchy, a nutty shortbread, or if you want to go to a beef dish, then I'm thinking beef fillet with a dark chocolate sauce. That'll be fantastic with this whiskey. But I have chosen for today a chocolate petit four. I've never used petit fours before in my videos, and I just felt that today this whiskey needs a petit four. So I've cut it in half. This is what it looks like on the inside. A beautiful petit four, and I am sure this will connect with the dark, rich flavors and the chocolate notes in the flavor profile. Wonderful. This is just magnificent. Absolutely magnificent. I'm getting goosebumps. This is fantastic. A easily 4.5 out of 5 pairing for me personally. Absolutely wonderful. Thank you for watching. I look forward to seeing you again tomorrow for the second whiskey in this mini series that I'm doing. Remember to share this with your friends, and I'll see you tomorrow. Slàinte.